Flamenco is a form of Spanish folk music and dance from the region of Andalusia in southern Spain. It includes cante, singing, toque, guitar playing, baile, dance, and palmas, known as hand claps. Flamenco is often associated with the Romani people or gypsies of Spain, known as gitanos, and a number of famous flamenco artists are of this ethnicity. Flamenco was first recorded in the late 18th century, but the genre underwent a dramatic development in the late 19th century. In recent years, flamenco has become popular all over the world and is taught in many countries. In Japan, there are more academies than there are in Spain. Outside the musical context, the Spanish word flamenco can mean flamingo, referring to the bird, but originally meaning flame-colored, but also Flemish. Someone or something related to the Flanders, the predominantly Flemish courtiers of Charles V of the Roman Empire. They were also known for their colorful dresses and florid and exaggerated displays of courtesy, but also for their generally arrogant and boisterous behavior. Flamenco occurs in 4 settings in the main city of Spain. The juerga is an informal, spontaneous gathering, rather like a jazz jam session, that can include dancing, singing, palmas, which is hand clapping, or simply pounding in rhythm on an orange crate or table, adapting to local talent, instrumentation, and mood. The cantadores or singers are the heart and soul of the performance. A meeting place or grouping of flamenco musicians or artists is called a peña flamenca. There are also tablaos, establishments that developed during the 1960s throughout Spain, replacing the café cantante, that may have their own company of performers for each. Many internationally renowned artists, like singer Miguel Poveda, started their careers in tablaos flamencos. Another is the professional concert, which is more formal. A traditional concert has only a singer and 1 guitar, while a dance concert usually includes 2 or 3 guitars, 1 or more singers singing solo in turn, and 1 or more dancers. One of the singers may play the cajon, a wooden box drum played with the hands, or else it may be played by a percussionist, and all performers will clap even if they are dedicated palmeros. Finally, the theatrical presentation of flamenco is an extended and sophisticated performance in its own right. Comparable to ballet, but such ensembles as the Maria Pegues and the famous Sara Varas Ballet Flamenco Company perform in theatrical presentations. The dance flamenco is known for its emotional intensity, proud carriage, and expressive use of the arms and rhythmic stamping of the feet. As with any dance form, many different styles of flamenco have developed. In the 20th century, flamenco danced informally at a Gitano weddings and celebrations in Spain were considered the most authentic form of flamenco. There is less virtuoso technique in Gitano flamenco, but the music and steps are fundamentally the same. The arms are noticeably different from classical flamenco, curving around the head and body rather than extending, often with a bent elbow. Flamenco puro is considered the form of performance flamenco closest to its Gitano influences. In this style, the dance is always performed solo, and is improvised rather than choreographed. Some purists frown on castanets. Classical flamenco is the style most frequently performed by Spanish flamenco dance companies, tending to exhibit more clearly the characteristics derived from the seguidilla, a traditional Spanish dance. It is danced largely in a proud and upright way. For women, the back is often held in a marked back bend, unlike the more Gitano-influenced styles. There is little movement of the hips, the body is tightly held, and the arms are long, like a ballet dancer. In fact, many of the dancers in these companies have trained in ballet as well as flamenco. Flamenco has undergone an evolution quite as sophisticated as classical ballet, and indeed has both influenced it and been influenced by it. Modern flamenco is a highly technical dance style requiring years of study. The emphasis for both male and female performers is on lightning-fast footwork performed with absolute precision. In addition, the dancer may have to dance while using props such as castanets, shawls, and fans. Flamenco Nuevo is a recent style in flamenco, characterized by pared-down costumes. The men often dance bare-chested and the women in a plain jersey dress. Props such as castanets, fans, and shawls are rarely used. Dances are choreographed and include influences from other dance styles.